It's barely been a month since the inaugural Indian Supercross Racing League took flight. It's the world's first franchise-based Supercross Racing League. They have hosted the Pune and Ahmedabad rounds successfully, and now we are in Bengaluru to see what the finale has in store for us. 5 years of meticulous planning by Veer Patel, Ishan and Ashwin Lokhande led to the birth of a new league sport for Supercross in India and the world. With 6 franchise-based city teams bidding for the best among 32 international and 10 Indian riders, Round 1 held in Pune and Round 2 in Ahmedabad were crowd pullers, with the riders putting on their best show on both race weekends.
It's been a long journey, 5 years working behind it, and reaching a place where we are able to manage the first season, create a nice benchmark for the sport Supercross in India. We had a lot of challenges in terms of acquiring the stadiums for this type of Supercross events, and I think we did a pretty good job for it, and hopefully open the eyes of the other stadium owners and allow us to give us more stadiums in the coming seasons.
With last-minute unforeseen changes leading to a venue change from Delhi to Bengaluru, the event organizers managed to zero down on a new venue and build the most technical track of the season, designed to make the athletes work hard for their final win.
So this round, obviously we got changed from Delhi to here. This is a bigger footprint than all of them. So we're actually able to make a long Supercross track. And this one's got longer rhythms, bigger whoops, finish line's bigger. We just kind of, from round 1, 2, and 3, we kind of went baby steps, you know, like a little easier, a little harder, and then the hardest.
The soil being different at every venue is what made the races more challenging for the athletes. Having raced on hard-packed soil in Pune and soft sandy texture in Ahmedabad, the track soil in Bengaluru was hard clay that made it grippier yet highly slippery for most riders.
From the first one to this round, it's every stage has got more harder and technical. So today it's a lot steeper jumps, a lot tighter transitions. But being a Supercross rider, that's what we enjoy. So I enjoy it out there, but it's very hard packed. So you know that it's packed down really hard. So when we get on the throttle, it spins up. So that adds to more challenges. So, but it's good. Enjoy it.
It's pretty warm out there. It's not a weather that we are used to it. Where I live in Paris, it's most of the time rain. So for sure, it's a lot different. That's gonna make the difference. But during the day, during the night, the show is gonna be the same, and it's gonna be great.
The longest track we have had in these 3 rounds, and yeah, it's really tricky, especially the rhythm. After the triple, the rhythm, it's really tricky. Like you have to be precise. If you make a mistake, you're gonna lose 2-3 seconds, or you're gonna end up crashing. And then again, the whoops also is like really tricky. They're big. We've never I'm sure none of the Indian riders have ridden on such whoops.
Coming into the finale, BigRock Motorsports team held a 50-point lead advantage to Mohite Racing's for an overall win. And the stage was set at 3 p.m. in the sweltering heat of Bengaluru for a set of exciting races in 4 different categories. Starting with the big guns in the 450cc international category, Jordi Tixier of BB Racing put on an unstoppable show, beating his rivals from a 7th place start in the first round and leaving others in a trail of dust, taking lead from the 3rd place in the second leg of the 450cc category within just 2 to 3 laps, heading for 2 straight wins in the Bengaluru edition of the Indian Supercross Racing League. Tixier also gave the already delirious crowd much to cheer about by soaring in a league of his own in the All-Stars race to clinch a much-deserved victory. The battle was just as fierce in the 250cc international category, with Hugo Manzato sweeping 2 straight wins, first battling hard with Gujarat Trailblazers' Enzo Polaris, and then taking lead from Brendan Sipple of Rice Motorsports in the second race. BB Racing's Atherton put on a great show, flying past all on his Honda CRF 250R motorcycle in both rounds of the 250cc India-Asia mixed category and gave his team much to celebrate about in Bengaluru. After 3 grueling rounds, the much-awaited inaugural Indian Supercross Racing League Champions Trophy was lifted by Dakar Rally rider CS Santosh-backed BigRock Motorsports team that played safe in Bengaluru but dominated with pace and consistency through the 3 races to savor success at the very end. The team also won overall in all 3 categories, a win that will remain a talking point until the very next season, to say the least.
Glad we're writing a page in the history books in this manner with ISRL. And like Abhinav Bindra said, after you climb one mountain, you see the rest of the peaks. So this is only the beginning. We're going to achieve what we can and enable ourselves as BigRock.
With season 1 of the inaugural ISRL Championship ending on a high, the organizers have now set the bar high for the next season as well.
So yes, definitely season 2 we'll have more riders registering at the auction pool. We're going to have the auction once again. We'll have different venues, more rounds. So the first season had 3 rounds and we're going to increase it in the second season. We are definitely going to host it in the stadium, the popular stadiums of different cities.
The Indian Supercross Racing League has given Indian athletes and the talent of tomorrow a chance to rub shoulders with highly experienced riders from across the globe and race on international spec tracks. The road is long, but the riders are confident with consistent skill training, the sport can help build careers on a large scale.